Hi Libra, welcome to Milk and Honey Tarot Therapy and your August 2026 reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And welcome back to all my subscribers and followers who've been with me since 2017. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. There's also a description below of, I do a lot of one-on-one services. I do the readings, but I also do life coaching. And I'm years ago trained as a formal therapist with a master's in counseling, and I've done a lot of I'm a certified executive coach. So very often I'm pulled into those activities, but my passion is to work one-on-one with people. So if the reading resonates and you're interested in going a little deeper, I love to help people get unstuck, live their best lives, heal trauma, move past the blocks and the obstacles and the belief systems that are holding you back. So that's a little bit about me and why I call it Milk and Honey Tarot Therapy, because tarot is a great way. It's a great segue from, the answers you're seeking to really uncovering deeper truths and patterns and manifesting and creating the life you want. And I love, combining it all together and use a lot of metaphysical tools for the process to heal and overcome and manifest. And so it's very cool stuff. And I've been fortunate enough to work with clients all over the world, corporate people as well as individuals. And it has been so fun. And that's what being in your calling is. It's fun. So let's get started though for your August reading, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And boy, the energies are big this month. I'm recording this on the 29th, which is supposed to be the luckiest day of the year, with Sun conjunct Jupiter and, Leo, just big, expansive luck, fated things changing. The North and South Node are changing in August, around August 12th, is the solar eclipse. I mean, we've got lots of stuff for everybody that is pulling us in positive new directions, helping us to let go, helping us, and doors will close and doors will open. And so, let's see how this reading comes forth for you and what this means for you in your life. And of course, it is a general reading. So for some of you, this might be work related or in your family or in some other area of your personal life. And others, it could be relationships. And, so just interpret the cards in a way that resonates with you and your situation and the answers you're looking for. And let's get started. So first we have the Two of Swords. So this is a woman who feels a little bit blocked. She's got the swords crossing her chest. She's blindfolded. But the message in this card, unlike the Eight of Swords, is this is a blockage that she can easily undo. She can put the swords down. She can take the blindfold off. She's surrounded with water and the moon, and all these things in the tarot represent intuition and tuning in and kind of getting guidance. So if you felt in the past recently that you've been blocked by something or you're not sure a direction to take, you're gonna start to see things open up for you, particularly this month in August with all the things happening. And maybe you're feeling like this right now, the Hermit card. This isn't a bad thing. Maybe it's going to require you to spend some time meditating and a little bit of solitude. This Hermit, while he's alone and it's dark and he's on a snowy mountain, it might feel like you've kind of just been isolated a little bit. He's carrying a lantern, and there's a big bright light in that lantern, and he's getting the guidance he needs. He's taken the time to be reflective. And Libra, I've got lots of Libras in my family. You are, you're an air sign. You think your thoughts, your beliefs, you're in your head processing. And what's going to come through next for you is this Page of Swords, another sword. This is new communication, a pivotal, a lot of tarot readers struggle with the court cards. There's just so many ways to interpret them depending on the reading and the question. But I always, especially in a general reading, interpret this as a pivotal moment. Of course, the traditional is this can represent a young child or a teenager or a young person. But It's things that are new, pivotal moments. And of course, it's swords, it's thoughts, beliefs. So maybe you're beginning to see things from a new perspective. You're just starting to come out of this sort of feeling blocked and you can't quite see or figure out what's going on. But you're going to get clarity this month. You're going to start to see, and this can also represent communication. Maybe you're going to have some new communication with someone you need to work-wise or in a relationship. That's going to start to open up for you. And then I pull a lot of oracle cards as well. You're going to begin, similar to the page, begin now. You're going to start to take new steps. Take your first step is what this card says. So for some of you, you're opening up into a whole new path. And once you get that clarity, once you get that sense of, yes, this is what I want to do or I'm being led to do, you need to take that first step. You're going to overcome any obstacles that you have felt. This is kind of a similar energy to this, but you're going to have the mental clarity and just focus to take that step and overcome any challenge that has limited you up to this point. It's interesting because there's a sword here and it's just put into the rock like, nope, I'm putting I'm ending this. Maybe you've just been in your head thinking about different things and it's time to close the door on limiting beliefs or just things that you weren't, in the right headspace, if you will. And you have the ability to choose a brand new path. This is called choosing your path. All things are possible. Maybe you felt stuck because what you wanted to do or thought about your vision or a next step for you, you just weren't sure if there were too many obstacles or it just wasn't going to happen. It didn't look like it was time, going to work out. But you're getting this card too in the tarot, the Wheel of Fortune. Boy, things are going to shift. This is luck. This is Jupiter energy. This is expansive. This is a new chapter, a new cycle is moving you in. This is major arcana. So it's really confirming that, hey, this is a great new beginning. Take that first step. And then in this deck, we get the cards time to go. This time to step out. I love it when these oracle cards kind of line up with the same message. This is very, very similar energy. Begin now, take the first step, time to go. And that all kind of fits with this card, this pivotal change, this new direction, it's time to go. And as you do go, what you maybe got through your reflective time with this Hermit card, or you will start to get, is truth be told. You're going to step out in a way that's going to honor your truth. This is a true path. For those of you who are wondering, can I trust this? This is that clarity and that truth and communication. Now, for some, this might mean you need to communicate with people about what you're thinking, or begin to just speak it and communicate, this is what I'm doing, this is the direction, and that solidifies what you want, and the path and the plan will begin to take shape. And again, if it's a relationship, maybe you need to communicate with somebody about a new feeling you're having about the direction of a relationship you want to go. And then what's kind of coming out next is these enchanting gifts. That's what awaits, is beautiful gifts, joy, peace. And the greatest gifts aren't things, they are our experiences and how we feel, being at peace and joy. And boy, that's, Jupiter as well. And, just that lighthearted, carefree, but knowing you're doing something that's worthwhile at the same time. And then this deck I pulled from with Sacred Symbols is coming out Divinity. So if you're wondering, is this a guided path? Is this truly a path I'm meant to take? This is a message about, yes, you're going to be in your truth. There's a divine message coming through to you, for you, through you, as you communicate with others and speak, kind of speak into existence, if you will, what your next chapter needs to look like and what you want it to look like, because it's the right one. And all this August astrology is going to help you open up. It's going to close doors for you, open up new doors. It's going to give you clarity. It's going to give you the ability to take that first step and begin in that new adventure and overcome any obstacles. You're going to overcome whatever has limited you, even if those were your own thoughts, your own negative thoughts or limiting thoughts. You're going to be able to kind of just sail right through that and take those first steps and go off in a new destined divine direction. So hopefully that resonates with some of you Libras. It is, your sun, moon, rising. So watch all the videos that might relate to you in those messages. And if you're interested in any of my services, check out my email below. And thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all those things that, help the algorithms and get the video out there to more people. So I'm glad you're here, and I'll see you next time.